They were the criminals who changed the history of crime.
The engine and the front two coaches of the mail train have been brought back here to Cheddington Station to be examined yet again.
The robbery was a mixture of audacity and violence. The gang stopped the train further up here by fixing the signals, but then hit the driver, Jack Mills, to force him to move his train to this bridge where the rest of the gang were waiting. They formed a human chain to bring more than 100 mail sacks down to their waiting vehicles, taking around £2.5 million, equivalent today of 40 million. The country was stunned, the police baffled, the train emptied.
When I asked him what kind of dough we're talking about, he said, well, it could be up to £5 million.
Gordon Goody was part of the gang. Now 84 and living in Spain, he's told a new documentary he knew this was an epic raid.
I wasn't unaware of the consequences here, you know, and going up against the Queen and stealing the Royal Mail. I mean, in the old days, you used to top them straight away. It's like, I suppose you could say, we were modern Dick Turpin sort of thing.
But for the train driver Jack Mills, the robbers were anything but glamorous highwaymen. The gang drove 30 miles away and hid at Leatherslade Farm. PC John Woolley was the local bobby. Now 75, he was asked to check out the farm.
This is one of the outlying buildings.
As soon as he arrived here, he became suspicious.
I spotted in an alcove off the kitchen area a trapdoor in the floor. I could see parcel wrappers, banknote wrappers, consignment notes, all bearing the names of the famous high street banks. I think I knew that then I was in the train robbers' hideout.
This Monopoly set, now in a museum, was also found there. The gang had played using real money from the raid, all adding, say historians, to the mythology of this crime.
Start of an era and end of an era. It was probably the last of the great cops and robbers crimes. Even the American press was saying this was the greatest robbery of all time. It was the swinging 60s.
There have been bigger, bolder, more bountiful robberies since. But 50 years on, it's the Great Train Robbery that slipped into iconic, historic notoriety. Duncan Kennedy, BBC News in Buckinghamshire.